Yeah, Brazil is
Yeah,
so bad,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah, for sure, no
Except,
doubt.
well, no, I think Marquinhos. I think like it was in a really good physical shape still. I think he's gonna play the Cafu like kind of like I'm old and I've been into a lot of World Cups and I'm still in it. Um,
Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say is like as stacked as Brazil is, I think a lot of these players really haven't had a lot of experience in the World Cup, to be honest.
no, but I think Neymar is as much of a douche. I think he is. I think he is a douche, and I
Tell
like
me
him.
how you really feel.
Like he's sick. I like the Joga Bonito he brings into the play all the time. It's fun to watch him, but
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think he's hungry for like something big.
He should
I
be.
mean,
He should be.
we beat him in the los Juegos Olímpicos. Remember that?
Yep. Yep.
We beat that. He got destroyed by Germany, 7-1, and fucking Brazil. That must have hurt.
Yeah, no joke.
He hasn't won a Champions League for PSG, being worth the most expensive player in history. Um, so I think Neymar is gonna come fucking angry to this World Cup. And I think he has a lot of people to back him up. So I think it's pretty straightforward. I think Brazil is gonna fucking just own this group.
Yeah. Yep. Now here's the real question. I think this is the most even group as far as who's taking second place. At least I think so. I think all three teams fighting for the second spot are pretty even. Um, and I don't know if I can pick a single one out of here. Oh, there you
Uh,
go. You were asking for Shaka. Here, Shaka plays for Switzerland. So, um,
yeah, no,
if
I
that
think
makes
Chuck's
any difference.
a great leader. The thing is about this group is that um, you got two teams that play with a lot of heart, both Cameroon and Serbia. So on paper, Switzerland should take it. Um, but I swear, like Serbians, like they're fucking like Vikings. I know they're
That's what
not,
I'm
but they are.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. I don't think you should take Serbia lightly by any means.
No, by no
Um,
means. Still gonna have to go with Switzerland. I
I think
think
so.
I think European teams just have an edge. I know Serbia is also Europe, but I think Serbia is one of those teams like we talked a few minutes ago that are very good at tying or giving you a hard fight.
Yeah.
Um, but Eto'o is retired, so I don't think Cameroon has really got anything going on. But
But I mean, this was a tough group. I think overall, I think even Brazil, dude. To be honest, is gonna have a hard time with some of these teams. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these teams takes a tie from Brazil. Like Brazil will end up with like 7 points. I wouldn't be surprised. Like if Switzerland, yeah, mostly Switzerland. I think the only one I'm really worried about. I'd be worried about at least
thinking, I
because you got
mean,
to think. You realize like Serbia and Switzerland. They're like you said they're like Vikings and shit. They're physical, right? And Brazil really isn't all that physical, right?
no, they're not at all.
Obviously,
So
they're more technical, but
I'm looking at Switzerland. So they got my boy Chaka, which I think he's sick. Not because he plays in national only.
Shakiri. I think Shakiri. I don't know what happened to him. I think Shakiri.
I think he has one more solid World Cup of killing it.
I just don't know what they do with him. He's still at Liverpool, right?
Um,
Yeah, he is. He really
no,
is.
he plays for fucking
No?
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago Fire. Oh my God, when did that happen? Last time I saw him was at Liverpool.
Well, man, he's only 31. Oh, that's sad.
Is he really? Oh my God.
And he's
What
a year
happened
older.
to him?
He looks like he's 10 years older than me. Fuck, than us. Since me, you're old too. But I still like he does. I think he does great for his like for world for like international team.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He's like you're going back to the people you trust, right? I would trust him.
And I'm still gonna go Switzerland.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm picking Switzerland as well.
I think this is the one we're the most concerned about,
Yes.
and it's like either like the logic actually works or like we're
Well,
either we're completely 100% right in this one or we're like completely off 100%.
yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing. I think we might be being a little too logical on here because I think you know this. At the end of the day, it's 11 versus 11, man. Anything can happen at the end of the day, especially the World